So I'm Isabel, the creator behind ClickZoo, and I'm doing my first official paid event today, and I wanted to bring you guys along with me. So let's get to it. Okay, so first things first, we gotta pack, cause if I don't pack, then I don't got anything to sell. This behind me, Don't Mind My Messy Room, is my quick doodle drawing board. I might update that because I'm not just doing portraits anymore. I'm also doing just other characters and whatever you guys want me to draw. And if you see my previous posts, you've probably seen me do this. Anyway, so this is, I'm selling at Toronto Night Market, aka, well not aka, it's Toronto Night Market, but this specific market is Pokepalooza, so it's going to be a bunch of Pokemon card vendors, but there's also going to be a bunch of just artists and other small business creators that are going to be there because it's still Toronto Night Market. It's located along King and Spadina, like right on that corner. It's like kind of like this red building that's plastered with like advertisements of Toronto Night Market, and it's an indoor event, and since it is a night market I will have to bring lights, so I did buy some of these. I'm so sorry. I bought like a bunch of different lights. I have these, and I have this LED light bar and some fairy lights, just so then my booth is well lit. Gotta bring the basics, obviously. Tablecloth, mine's white so it contrasts my black booth. And oh, was that a bee? There's a bee. No. Okay, so if you don't know me personally, and I'm going to assume that you don't because this is a vlog, I don't like flying things, especially bugs. I don't like flying bugs. So I'm just gonna leave it alone, hope that it leaves me alone. And I just sprayed the area with some vinegar from a distance because I heard online that bees don't like vinegar. Okay, so back to packing. I've kind of basically just told you everything that I needed to pack. I have boobs, making sure to bring my essentials like tape and scissors. I'm gonna have like one small suitcase and another just like plastic bag to like put other stuff that doesn't fit in my suitcase, because that's just how I've been doing it for the past few markets. By the way, this is my first market that I've paid a table for, not my first market period. So just clarifying. I think that's it. You guys are gonna see a lot of my day at the market, and I'll even do a little recap at the end. I just wanted to give you guys a little introduction into what's happening, where we're going, how we doing. I will see you guys in the next bit. So we're here. Here's the table. This is what the area is looking at. The top is beautiful. We're right by the entrance, so if you just enter in and then you take a right, you're gonna find my table, which is good for traffic. Anyways, here's what it's looking like. I'll do some vlogging on setting up because that's a whole thing. Okay, I know I said that I'd film like as I'm doing my booth, but clearly I lied. So here's the booth. Here's it without lights. Can't really see the top. But then here's it with lights. Wait, let me turn them on. Here's it with lights. Honestly, I think I'm gonna put another light on the other side just because you see how unbalanced it is. But here's how it's looking. Got the stickers, the prints, got everything. Signage. Look at the background though. Like, we're gonna walk around, okay? One sec. Okay, I added the second light, and honestly, this is much better. I'm scared because my stickers are in shadow, but those are like eye level, so I think it'll be okay. Anyways, let's walk around because this place is starting to look cool and everyone's like basically set up, so I also met my neighbors. They're really cool. I love the people here. They're very chatty. So this is what the behind the booth is looking like. Across me, I have a lot of food vendors actually, and there's like hand casting that looks really cool. Lunatic creations. I'm gonna question that somewhere. Anyways, here's my neighbor's booth, and here's my other neighbor's booth. Okay, now for real, let's actually walk around. So cute. There's a lot of clothing vendors I've noticed. Oh my gosh, wait, this is so cute. Clothes. These are so cute. Look at it. Oh my gosh, my phone is actually not doing well. Oh my god, Pokemon cards. I just know a lot of people are gonna be into that. Oh my god, their booth's so cute. Everyone's booth is so cute. Genuinely. Jewelry. There's a lot of clothing and vendor jewelry. Oh my gosh, crochet. Okay, I'm coming back to that. That's so cute. Look at the back, because the back is actually it's like a little hangout area. Oh my god, more crochet. This is so cute. Everyone's booth is actually. Oh my god, cookies. Okay, I need to stop saying oh my gosh. Just oh, maybe I should walk through here, but I'm gonna do it anyways. More jewelry. Oh, here's what the back is looking like. Everything's really cute. Pokemon vendors today because today's Pokepalooza. So, oh my gosh, look at this giant boutique. And everything in the back here is so cute. Look! It's a cotton candy machine. And then there's like this whole setup. I think that's supposed to be like a tattoo thing, but I'm not so sure. Everything's so cute. There's a lot of prints. Tattoos. This is so cute. Look at these. Look at that baby. Excited for when this market starts. So that's it for the tour for now, but turns out I forgot my backing cards for my build your own nail set. So I'm literally using these my business cards and putting like the double-sided tape on them because I still have like the sticky tabs and everything. It just like I forgot. I can't believe I forgot them. It's okay, all will be well. All will be well. You know, I wanted to say another thing, but I forgot. So I will see y'all later. Hey y'all, so the market just started. I have some food already. I got some Hawaiian shaved ice from the booth next door. It is so yum. The flow is actually pretty steady. There's just people just like randomly walking in, and I think it's gonna go well. I'll check in you guys in the first hour. Okay, hey y'all. Oh, my eyes are really sparkling. So it is officially past the first hour. It's been really slow. I didn't make any sales yet, but we're gonna hope. We're just trying to pay the table off, which is like $60. Okay, hello. Welcome to a little bit after the second hour. So we made a few sales. I got a bunch of sneaker sales, and I sold a set of nails. I did a few modifications to the booth. Let me show you real quick. I've moved my stickers from eye level down to here. So I feel like a lot of people feel more comfortable just like looking down instead of looking up here because this is like near my face. And then yeah, I also moved my One Piece sticker set down, and I forgot my tip containers. So I'm making these little boxes out of the doodle papers that I have because I was doing like a little competition. I forgot to set it up. Which G1 Pokemon server is the best? We've got Charmander, Squirtle, and Bulbasaur, obviously. I got them right here. Where did Bulbasaur go? Oh, there he is. I'm gonna rack in tips this way. Alright, see y'all at the move for that. Okay, it has literally hit 9, like just now. I made one sale, So I'm really just hoping that I make this booth back. I'm about $19 away from making the booth back. So we're gonna hope in the next 2 hours that we get $19. I think we will. Also, I set up the little tip things of best. This is what it looks like. Just to get like people tipping, just in case they want to, if they want to fight for their favorite Pokemon. I just put like a few coins in there just to get things going, but things are slow. Maybe this wasn't the market for me. We'll figure that out at the end of the recap. Okay, checking back in. It's 12 past 10. Sales are going great, guys. It finally picked up, like I think when it got dark. I don't know why, I don't know what the correlation between that is, but I'm so happy I paid the table and I'm in the green. I've made about like 50, 60 bucks. I'm really happy. Okay, I will see you guys in the last hour before we pack up. Oh, and P.S. My lights, I've had to replace the battery on this one, but I can't get the screws off of this one because this one's screwed in. That other one was just like I could just pull it off. So note to self. Okay, y'all. So I'm starting to think the surge of people came from the Blue Jays game because there's a lot of people coming in Jays merch and blinged out faces. Yeah, lost again. It's okay. Go Jays. It's 11. The market is technically over, but there's still people trickling in somehow. I don't know. I guess it's like these doors, so let's see how it goes. And I will see you guys in the recap, or maybe when I demolish. Okay, you guys are gonna come with me. We're gonna demolish. Let's do this. I got like 30, 40 minutes before my dad has to pick me up, so let's do this. Okay, that's it, that's all for my first market, and I will see you all in the recap. Okay, hey y'all, welcome to the recap and review portion. It's actually a few days later after the event. You probably wouldn't have known that unless I told you, but I wanted to tell you guys just for transparency because I didn't want to stay up past 12 that day, and I've been busy for the past few days. So I'll just be going over what I spent, what I earned, what went well, and what didn't go well. So let's start with what I spent. What I mean by what I spent, it's not going to count any food expenses or anything I bought from other vendors because I probably would have spent that anyways with my own personal budget. So what I paid for the table, it was, I think it's usually about $150 for a full-length table, but I only paid $56.50 because Toronto Night Market, they also do other events that like are kind of Artist Alley style, but they were doing something called a garage sale, and I wanted to be part of that because that's what I could have afforded at the time, but I wasn't able to go on any of the days, and thankfully the organizer, love you, they let me pay that price. They honored that price for a Friday. So I went on the Pokepalooza day, which was the 20th, instead of going on the 19th because I had exams. So I only paid $56.50 for the table, and that's basically my expenses. Oh, plus a $20 Uber to get there. Okay, so what I made back. What I earned was, okay, in total, I made $140, which I say is pretty good because that's about 3 times the amount that I paid for my table. From my previous events, I think that's actually a pretty average number. I feel like I've been like hitting like 100, 150 like on the regular. So this event wasn't any different. I was really scared at first that I wouldn't make anything back, but I made the table and I made my usual. So what went well? First things first, the organizers, absolutely great. I love them. They were very flexible. They were very resourceful with what they were giving you in terms of like emails and like contacting you. Yeah, they were really fast, really organized, really loved it. So that's like one reason I would probably come back. But if I get like later into the video, you're gonna see there might be some reasons on why I might not. But we're in the what's going well section. So let's talk about what went well. Connections. I made a lot of connections, a lot of friends. Everyone was really friendly. Everyone really loved to talk. Especially my neighbors. My neighbors, they like introduced themselves to me and they were like, hey, like, is this your first event? Are we gonna see you all 3 days? And it was so amazing. And like, I'm so happy that there were like people that were interested in my stuff and like I was interested in theirs, and it was a whole time. That was really fun. I made a lot of friends. What else went well? Yeah, I think just the people in general, even like the customers, they were really nice. They love to talk, they love to chat. They really appreciated like my assistance and everything. So yeah, I think it was just the people overall, from the organizers to the customers to the vendors. I think that's like the number one thing that went well. Another thing that went well was also the food. Okay, all the food stalls looked absolutely delicious. I was only able to try food from 2 stalls. I did the Hawaiian shaved ice booth that was in front of me, and there was this empanada stand that was like in the corner. Oh my goodness, I wanted to buy from every single food vendor because they all looked so delicious. And I'm telling you, from the 2 things that I bought, it absolutely was. And I think that's all for that. So on to what didn't go so well. So first things first, let me just say this. No hate to the organizers at all. No hate to the event. This is just what didn't go so well for me. It might have been different for other vendors, but this is just my standpoint on what happened. So for what didn't go so well, first thing I would say was the foot traffic. Like the customers coming in, the flow wasn't really consistent, and I guess that's true for like a lot of events. You shouldn't expect like just like a line of people just like coming in, but they came in like waves, and I think the way that I was placed, I was like kind of right in the front. People would like either walk my way or they would walk the other way. But even with my placement, I don't think that was the main issue. I think it was just like the fact that it wasn't busy or as busy as I thought it would be. And I was talking to a few of the vendors, and they were saying it might just be because that day was Friday and usually picks up on a Saturday. But a few other vendors were also saying, yeah, no, it's slow. Even for today, like even for a Friday, it's slow. So I don't know where everyone was, but that was one thing that didn't go so well. Aside from that, I also wanted to talk about my position on where my table was placed. So it was first come, first serve. I did come early, and I placed myself right in the front because I thought it would be convenient for people to see me. But I didn't take into account the fact that there were food vendors all around my table, which means people that would come into like my like hallway, not really hallway, but like area of tables, would most likely be more attracted to the food than my booth. I also didn't gauge how dark it would be in there, and I know it's called Toronto Night Market, that's very ironic, but I brought lighting and it wasn't enough. Like my table was not completely in darkness. I would say it was pretty well lit from the front, but I think it could have been better lit, especially since my neighbor, they had really strong lights, so I was kind of getting drowned out. Another thing that didn't go so great was how much money I actually made, because I only made about $140, and that's my usual, right? But the table, if I didn't pay garage sale price, I don't think it would have been worth it for me to come for even just one day, because if it's $150 for like a full table and I only made $140 and I paid like $56, then I wouldn't have made my table back if I paid the regular price. Which is one reason I'm kind of scared to come back again. Maybe I'd go on a Saturday, but I think the prices might be elevated for the weekends. And I don't know if I can afford that right now. Maybe in the future, because I love the organizers and I love the venue. Just, yeah, might not be my crowd. And one last thing I wanted to cover. So the organizers, they don't give you chairs. Well, you can ask for chairs.
I don't think it's any additional cost. You just kind of have to ask, but I was a little awkward asking at the beginning because I thought it would be like extra, because they told you to bring a chair because it's not provided, and I forgot to bring a chair, so I thought it'd be really awkward if I asked. So I ended up standing for 5 hours, and my neighbors, they offered me like their chair, but like I kind of felt really bad to take it, so I ended up not taking it. So I was standing for 5 hours. RIP my legs, it's kind of my fault. But yeah, I think that's pretty much it. Thank you guys so much for watching my first vlog. Next time, I promise you guys, I will get more like B-roll takes, because basically this whole vlog is just me talking, and I know that's gonna bore out a lot of people. So see y'all next time, my clicks, clacks, and other knickknacks. See y'all in the next one.